Hey everybody, it's the OMAD Dad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel that is dedicated to living the OMAD lifestyle or eating just one meal a day. Well, today I was in the planning stages of my little guy's first birthday party, which is coming up about a week and a half, and it got me to thinking that means I've been on OMAD now for a year. So I thought I would do a video and talk about a one-year progress report. I want to let you know about what I've lost, what I've gained, what I thought about OMAD, the pros, the cons, what I recommend it, what I keep doing it, all that good stuff. And I'm even going to show you some pictures of before I started OMAD and me at my heaviest and what I look like now. So, the progress report. We all know from a previous video that I've done that OMAD, when I went to my doctor for my yearly checkup, that OMAD has improved my health markers. We know that I've lost weight. I'm now in a healthy BMI. I feel a lot better. My markers have all improved. My cholesterol is nice and low. My blood sugar is in a normal range. There were other health benefits that I wasn't planning on that kind of came, I believe, as a result of me on OMAD and losing the weight. Number one, I no longer have sleep apnea. Before I started this, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. I was not sleeping well at night. I'd wake up in the morning exhausted. My wife said I snored her out of the room every single night. I even had to wear one of those ridiculous fighter pilot masks and try and sleep with that, which made it worse. I no longer have that, and I no longer use it, and I'm not even snoring at night, which is great because I really like, sharing the bed with my wife and not having her go into the guest room. And another side benefit that I thought was amazing was no asthma symptoms. I had asthma since I was probably 8 years old or so, and the attacks would come on and off, and some years were worse than others. But I noticed, just to give you a little bit of a geography lesson, when I moved up here to Holyoke, Massachusetts, asthma cases here are pretty high because we live in a valley, and all of the crappy air just kind of finds its way right in our area here, and there are a lot of asthma cases here. And when I first moved here, I was on my inhaler all the time because my lungs were just, especially on humid days, I get a nice hot humid day around the valley here, and my lungs were on fire. I was puffing on that multiple times throughout the day, and I can't remember at any time this entire year that I've been on OMAD that I've had to use my inhaler. I think maybe once when I had a cold and it went down into my lungs and I used it for a day, and then the next day I was fine. So I think that's a pretty nice victory too, and it's definitely saving money on medicine for me, because getting all the equipment for the sleep apnea machines and keeping up with that is expensive, even though I have insurance, and even the inhalers that ends up adding up after a while too, going through those. So I'm very happy with that. I've lost 50 pounds. I feel I have a little bit more I could go just to get an even more comfortable BMI range. I'm 5'9", so I have some room on my frame to lose a little bit of weight. But overall, I'm very, very happy with my progress. I got to tell you, I've had some experience doing fasting before I switched over to OMAD entirely. So maybe that's what made it a little bit easier for me. But I never did one meal a day consistently every single day. I'd never gone to that. And once I did that, once I got used to it, once I got past the 4 or 5 days initial difficulties of not eating all of the time, it was very easy for me. And I got to tell you, I've been on I've mentioned this before. I've been on multiple diets before. I've tried a lot of different things, and nothing worked as easily and as effectively as going on OMAD. And the best part, I eat what I want. I eat what I want. I enjoy my food, and I enjoy the whole process. And I got to tell you, it's been a good year. It's been a really good year, and I love having people who haven't seen me in a long time keep coming up to me and go, "You still eating one meal a day?" Or, "Wow, I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, I almost didn't recognize you." You know, it is possible. Anything is possible, and it definitely is possible with OMAD. So after 1 year, uh, and it didn't take me a full year to lose the 50 pounds, but after a full year, my health markers have improved. I feel better. My joints don't hurt. I'm more mobile. I sleep better. Um, my asthma is in check. I don't have those little chronic health problems that I used to have when I was overweight. Um, I've saved a ton of money on food and dining, some of which I've used to buy, as I recommend, better quality ingredients, which I'm sure has helped in making me feel better, um, and helping the weight to stay off. So overall, that is my 1 year progress report. The pros of those are the pros. I mean, I can go on and on all day about the pros of OMAD. Are there any cons to the OMAD diet? Looking back after a year, I'm going to tell you this. As long as I've been doing this, I don't care if you've been doing OMAD for 10 years. Everybody will probably agree with this next statement, and that is, you have good days and bad days when it comes to your fasting. There are some days that just breeze right by and you feel like you could fast for 100 hours straight. And then there are other days where it just seems like you're always hungry. Half of that could be because of what you've eaten the day before, but from what I've gathered in my personal experience, is you just have some good days and some bad days with it, and you have to just weather through it. You have to push through. The hunger goes away, and before you know it, it's time for you to eat, and you feel great, and then you repeat the process all over again. So, you know, that would probably be what I would say is one of the cons for this. It's not for the faint of heart. It does take some practice. It does take a little getting used to, because we've been trained, we've been eating 3 meals a day culturally forever, and you have to. It's difficult to try and break through that stigma. And of course, nowadays, we're everybody. This new trend is going towards eating whenever you feel like eating, having snacks, drinking all of your calories. It's crazy, and there's a huge machine that is out there, a PR machine that is trying to get you to eat all the time. This is free, and this is effective, and that is why you always are going to see articles slamming fasting, slamming, even if it's intermittent fasting, not necessarily OMAD, but you'll always see articles that are slamming it, because this is something that you can do that is effective, it's safe if you follow the rules and guidelines, and it is free. You don't need to read a book, you don't need to take a course, you don't have to spend any money. It actually saves you money. Again, I'm going back into more of the pros of OMAD. I can't help it. And it's the reason why I've decided to do these YouTube videos. I'm so passionate about this. I'm so excited about it that I talk about it frequently. And when I connect with people all over the world who use OMAD or intermittent fasting, it motivates me. Hopefully I can motivate them, and hopefully I can be the catalyst that someone who's watching this, who's struggled in their life and who is wondering, will this work? Is this true? Hopefully you see this and you are inspired enough to give it a try. That's why I do all of this. This is definitely something you can do for the long term. It's not some cheesy 3-month, 90-day gimmick that you use just to lose a few pounds for your Instagram photos. I mean, if that's what you want, it'll work. But I wanted to show and prove that you can do this for the long term, that there are tons of health benefits, there are tons of other side benefits, and it is a way of life, and it is a way that is sustainable. Okay, so that's my 2 cents. I'm very happy with my 1 year progress report. I'd love to hear from you guys to know how long you've been doing this, if at all, and what the journey has been like for you. But before I end this video, I want to show you some before and after pictures to give you an idea of what I was like before I came into OMAD and the amazing transformation that I've gone through so far. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you like it. So stay tuned. It's coming right up. Here I am at a baby shower for my son with my wife. As you can see here, this was pretty much when I was at my heaviest. In this picture, I'm around 225 pounds, which is just very large and uncomfortable on my 5'9" frame. This was me at my worst here, at my heaviest. Shortly after that, here's a picture of me on vacation. Still no self-control, eating as I pleased, and you can clearly see all of the excess weight as I sit down. This was me right after the birth of my son, Finnegan. We just brought him home from the hospital, and I had just started my OMAD journey. I think I was probably about a week or so into it. Here I am 1 year ago, trying to chase my daughter, who was 1 year old at the time, around at the beach while we were on vacation at Old Orchard Beach in Maine. This is me about 6 or 7 months into my OMAD journey, and I myself am starting to definitely see the effects of slimming down and taking some of this excess weight off. It's amazing how 1 year makes such a huge difference. This is me a year later with my now 2-year-old daughter at the beach. Much, much slimmer. Thank you, OMAD. Here I am, all said and done, about a 50-pound weight loss so far, and this is the most recent picture of myself. Okay, everybody, that's it for me for today. I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it served as a motivator for you to keep going, or maybe even try OMAD for the first time. And I urge you, if you haven't tried it yet, I urge you, give it a chance, give it a try. It will work for you, and the benefits are absolutely amazing. Until the next video, have a great OMAD, have a great day, and I will see you very soon.